Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is C Chronicles. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new here, I do fragrance reviews mostly, and I do lifestyle and fashion videos. So do consider staying, and to ensure that you stay, please click the red subscribe button and join this family and help this family grow. And for those who are returning, who are always here, thank you for coming back, and thank you for always rooting for me. I appreciate that. Today I am bringing you a Versace series. Okay, I did say I was going to do, some of the fragrances that I have in a series. So I have these 5 Versaces that I intend talking about today in this one video. So I've grouped them up together, and now this is how the Versace mini package looks like. It is pretty, it is beautiful, and you slide it like that. The minis are tucked in securely in there, okay? And they come with their individual boxes, right? They come with their individual boxes. I'm actually noticing this right now. There is a, the notes, all the notes are listed at the back of this. We shan't go, we're not going to go into that. But yeah, this is how the minis look like. Okay, so I have here the Dylan Blue. I have the, what is the name of this one? Versace Eros. Yeah, Versace Eros Perfume, and this is the Eau de Toilette. And then I have the Bright Crystal, which is very popular, and then I have the Versace Crystal Noir. So I am going to give you a quick summary of these fragrances in case you missed the other extensive reviews that I did. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. Okay, the Versace Eros. So I have already sprayed it on this, not sprayed it, but spritzed it on this for ease of reference. So if I'm sniffing on this paper, that's because this, little fragrance is on this piece of paper. So this fragrance opens up with a combination of Sicilian lemon and mandarin. Sicilian, not me exactly, but Sicilian lemon and mandarin. And then there is some raspberry and some white currant and some cullen. And then in the heart of this fragrance, you've got some jasmine, and it's got some white flowers as well. White flowers here feel like freesia, and there's magnolia and some orange blossom. Yeah, orange blossom absolute. And then in the base, this fragrance has got some white patchouli, some woods, some ambrox, and some musk. If I'm going through these fragrances fast, that is because I intend doing 5 in one, so please bear with me. Okay, now this the bottle is of the actual fragrance looks like this. It's identical to the 2014 composition. This one, however, is a 2016 composition. So the bottle is identical, but there's I think it's different in the sense that it's got the middle is transparent, right, like this, but it doesn't have that metal placard, which if I can find the actual bottle, I'll insert it here. So this is a slightly sweet floral scent with some citruses, and some citruses in the undertones, and it's light and airy and fresh, and it's a fresh everyday fragrance with a summery vibe. It does smell like tart. So that was Versace Eros Perfume, and that was the EDT version. So I'm going to move on to the next one, which is Yellow Diamond. I do not have Yellow Diamond as a mini. I have it as a big fragrance, but I've decided to put it here, just for a quick review. So let me see. This is the paper that I've sprayed Yellow Diamond on. Now, Yellow Diamond is a 2011 composition. This opens up with some lemon, some bergamot, some neroli, some sorbet pear, okay? I'm having to sniff this dip because this is a light fragrance. In the mid, it's got some orange blossom, some freesia, some mimosa, and some water lily. And then in the base, it's got some amber, and then it's got some musk and some Gaiac woods. Okay, this I think is the lightest, it's one of the lightest Versace's you ever find. This to me comes across as a fragrance that's ideal for somebody who is not too much into fragrance, somebody who likes their fragrance to play, second fiddle. They want it in the background. It's quite intimate, it's quite soft, and a super freshy. Yeah, it is generic as well. There's nothing, I don't feel anything special about Versace Yellow Diamond. This is the EDT version. There is the intense version that could be better, but I made a mistake and I bought the EDT version, and this is what I get. I just get a light, a super light fragrance, which is quite generic. It's airy, it's floral, it's a bit sparkly, but it's the longevity on my skin, it just disappears on my skin. I get it for about 30 minutes and it's gone, but on the clothes I get about 2 hours, you know, which is what I was not expecting at all. But then again, you see, it's one of the things, like I said, I'll put it under the lightest. You know, if you're looking for something super light, super airy with some citruses and some powder, and you know, you are one of those perfume lovers that love powdery perfumes, then this might be for you. Okay, now the next one I'm going to talk about here is going to be which one do we take? Let's take Bright Crystal. Okay, the little pink one here. Okay, and then I'll tell you. Bright Crystal, I have spritz on this piece of paper. It says Bright Crystal there in my ugly handwriting. So I have it in the mini. I don't have the bigger bottle of this. Bright Crystal is a fruity floral. It's a 2006 composition. This is another one that surprised me because the hype on YouTube made me feel as though this perfume has been around for a long time. No, this perfume hasn't been around for a long time. This is a fruity floral. On the top, it's got some pomegranate. It's got some vuzu, some aquatic accords as well. It is in the mid, it's got some peony, I think, yeah, and some magnolia and some lotus. And then in the base you get some amber in this fragrance. You get red woods, which is mahogany, okay, to be specific. Right, it is a safe citrus. For me, this was another fragrance that didn't excite me, but I'm not trying to burst anybody's bubble here. It didn't excite me. It is just to me a fresh, a safe, citrusy floral that kind of projects in the heat. In the heat, you do get something from this fragrance. So it's not as, to me, it's not as bad as Yellow Diamond Eau de Toilette. And this is also an EDT. It's quite, it gives you a gourmandish feel. That's what I get. The fruity notes make it feel a bit gourmandish, but not too in your face. It had the water lily, lotus makes it a bit. It moderates this fragrance. This, you know, it moderates the fragrance's intensity. So the water lily makes it, you know, not too sweet. It kind of dilutes it so that it doesn't feel that sweet. So it's definitely not a sweet fragrance. Yeah, the floral accords are the ones that are in your face when it comes to Bright Crystal by Versace. So if you're a floral lover, this is definitely for you. It's inoffensive, it's youthful, it's innocent, it's generic, yeah, it just smells very feminine and very delicate. So that's what I have to say about Versace Crystal, Bright Crystal, and this is in the EDT version. So what do we do now? Let's do Dylan Blue. Dylan Blue, where are you? Okay, I've got this Dylan Blue and I have it in the mini. So I'm gonna just, I think you can see, you know, the ones I have in the bigger size are the ones I actually like. So I bought them in the bigger size as well. Let me see where I've sprayed. Okay, this is where I've put my Dylan Blue, okay, for reference. So obviously we are greeted here by a pretty bottle, a gorgeous bottle, which I feel, okay, is beautiful and so appealing on the dresser. Okay, right? And this actually made me expect way more. I was expecting a fierce fragrance, but anyway, I wasn't disappointed as such. So I'm going to go straight into this one. This one is a 2017 composition, which I feel is a bit unisex, but it's not marketed as unisex. This is marketed as parfum. Right, the top notes are Granny Smith apple. It's got some black currant in here. It's got some clover. It's got some forget-me-not and some sisho, and that is in some shiso. This is in the top. And then in the mid, it's got some peach, some rose hip. It's a funky kind of fragrance. Some petalia, some rose, and some jasmine. And then in the base, it's got some musk, some white woods, and some patchouli. Now, this is a deep fruit. This is a deep fruit fragrance from Versace. It is floral. It leans shampoo-y, and like I said, a bit unisex. It's aquatic and breezy. It's cool and it's slightly sweet, just slightly sweet. this is not a, it's a bit on the fresh side, but it's not a heavy freshy. So if you shy away from it because you're thinking of that the light blue kind of fresh, no, this is not light in any way. I get a dense freshness, if anything, if that makes sense. It's really busy on the fruits. Yeah, it is really, really busy on the fruits, but you know, it remains clean all through. But you know, it's one of those that you need to go easy on the trigger, because the fruits can actually be a bit overwhelming and a bit choking. Like you may feel a bit suffocated by it because it is quite heavy. So this was Versace Dylan Blue Perfume, okay? And this is an Eau de Parfum, okay? They have a turquoise version. I do not have that one, unfortunately, here. If I get my hands on it, I am going to bring it. I'm now looking for, which one haven't I done here? Which one haven't I done here, guys? I think I haven't done this one. Okay, so let us do this one. Where is the piece of paper for my reference? I cannot find the piece of paper for my reference. Oh yeah, it's here, Crystal Noir. Yeah, okay, Versace Crystal Noir. Okay, and this is in the EDT version. Okay, I have obviously gone ahead and purchased the bigger one. Now these ones that I've done reviews on, if you want an extensive review, you can visit my YouTube channel, the previous videos, because I would have posted these big ones. I mean, these other Versace's that I have here, like this Crystal Noir, this is not new, it's an EDT, obviously. Okay, now this in the top it's a powdery woodsy fragrance. It's a white floral, it's fruity. It's also a bit warm and spicy. Sorry guys, my battery died, so I just recharged it enough to finish this video. I was on Crystal Noir, okay, Versace Crystal Noir, and I was saying it's a fruity fragrance. This is, it's warm and spicy. It's got a really sharp spicy kick. It's got vanilla in it. It's a tropical scent. You get the tropicals in the mid, especially. So that would be like the heart of the fragrance. It's more tropical than anything else. This is definitely not a freshie. It's a fun, playful fragrance, which is a bit youthful. A scent that definitely takes me in the mood of going on to a vacation. That's what you get by Versace Crystal Noir EDT. And it's the best of the 5 that I reviewed today. This is the most long lasting. So I shall rate them, or not rate them, but I'll tell you my most favorites from least to the best. Okay, so my least favorite is going to be obviously the Yellow Diamond EDT. This simply because it's beautiful, but it's too fresh for me. It's too light. I can hardly smell this one. The next one is going to be the Bright Crystal. I am not too much of a fan of this one. This is too floral for me, so that's a pass for me, as in I'll pass it. And then followed by the Eros Perfume. This one is too light for me, but I can totally do this. I can see myself doing this one, so that is not you know, too much of a big deal. And then followed by Dylan Blue. I love Dylan Blue. So Dylan Blue takes number 2 on the spot because it's long lasting. This is aquatic, but on a different level. Okay, and then last but not least, which is my number 1, is going to be the Eau de Toilette, the Crystal Noir. So those were the 5 Versace fragrances that I bought you in the Versace series. I hope you enjoyed watching this one. Let me know if you have any Versace fragrances and if you love them. I totally enjoy mine. However, some of them did not make the cut. What I have in full size is what I decided to buy, and I prefer, I only wish I had actually bought the intense version of this, but anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, it's been your girl C Chronicles. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing, like, comment and share, and click the post notification bell so that you're notified anytime I upload a video. Stay blessed and stay fabulous, and remember, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.